Tell me truly, guys, is the thing on my face noticeable? Does it stand out? It just looks like, and why does it have a single really long hair coming out of it? I'd kind of want to yank on it, but I'd be afraid of uncorking, and in fact, nobody wants to talk about uncorking a growth. Welcome everybody to some Isaac. I feel like this run's going to be pretty fly. That was a excellent joke, because we have fly eggs and it was... Shut up, okay? It's also pretty damn cool to have ourselves a instant Hierophant and an instant Hierophant. Just add water and the no spacebar items item that like instantly improves a run so much. In fact, the no spacebar item might be one of those items that you'd really want to have in real life. I'm not sure exactly how it would function, right? But there's a part of me that's like, it means you can't ever get anything bad? But then again, what would a spacebar be in real life? I guess a spacebar is a usable item, right? Which means that you can't have anything that has a use. So if we think of something simple like a pencil has a use, you know, to write, draw, etc. with. So with the no usable items trinket, you could only get things that objectively are, I guess, ornamental, that don't have a proper defined applicable use, which means you... Actually, no, that would be terrible, because you wouldn't be able to have food, because that has it. In fact, your entire house would just be kind of statues of things that don't inherently... But then again, it could be easy to argue that they have a use in terms of a cultural and artistic thing. So, I mean, you could end up in a situation... Soul's pretty good, obviously. I wanted to get to talking about it, but no, I'm way too deep down this rabbit hole of thought. You could get a situation where actually the no usable items trinket makes it so that you don't have anything. You have literally nothing. You are a naked homeless person. Look, I'm just saying, there is an argument to be made, depending on your point of view, that if I was to hand you the no spacebar trinket in real life, you would become an eternally naked homeless person. And I think that's an easy bit of logic to follow. Come on! Do you not think about these things? I don't mean think about naked homeless people. I mean thinking about these things, right? Like, do you like, it's okay. It's okay, all right? Look, the point is, I don't know what the point is, guys. I lost the point a long time ago. I lost it, and I have not found it since. I buried it in a deep, dark hole, and I can't remember where. Oh, my word. Okay, so we'll get rid of the Duke of Flies pretty easily, and it's not great. I don't even know if this is better than just a random health up. It's pretty close, actually, which always sucks. You know there's something wrong when your boss drop is worse than just breakfast. Is worse than damn breakfast. Do I want to go in here? I do. I've got a good feeling. I don't know what it is, but I've got a good feeling about this. This was a terrible idea. My feelings are awful, and I should never trust them again, okay? Because I've trusted myself for my first 24 years on this planet, and look where that's ended me up, okay? Talking about the applications of the no spacebar item trinket in real life. I mean, these things just somehow, I feel like, aren't necessary to be discussed. Alright, so we got a lovely little lead-in hairstyle here, the whole Princess Leia going on, which is pretty cool. Okay, oh look, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stop for a second, because I'm hearing a really bad echo, and I don't know why. Echo! Echo! Echo? Echo? I don't understand. Echo! 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 Is it my ears? Hello? Echo? Okay, I'm back, everyone. I can't work out what's happening at all. It does occur to me, actually, that I just kept the recording. I kind of want to leave it in. I'll admit, a part of me really wants to leave it. Oh, sod it, you know. Sometimes you just have to. You know, sometimes you just have to. All right. Oh, do we do our boss right now? I think we do our boss right now. We've got enough flies that will make an instant dent into him. And whoop. Yeah! Talk about using my enemy against me. That was beautiful. I love tricking someone into blowing up a machine filled with blood. Pentagram is very, very good. And we have a devil. Ooh, do I take Mum's knife? Do I take Mum's knife? Oh, this is such a difficult decision. To stab or not to stab. It's a powerful item, but I always have bad runs with it. I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll a d20. Okay, I've got a d20 in front of me. Okay, look, I'm gonna drop it on the desk. I don't know what that sounded like. I'm sorry. And if it's not to 10, I'm gonna take the knife. If it's 10 to 20, I'm gonna leave it. And it's 16. So I'm sorry, Mum's knife. Fate has decreed that you and I shall stay parted. I think that's a fair way to do it, right? That definitely is the fair way to do it. And I think the dice approach is a good way to get through life. I mean, it only doesn't work in intense, time-sensitive situations, but, you know, that's not that bad, right? Like, tell me the code! You have 3 seconds! Wait a second, I need to roll the dice and see if I should tell you the... That fwa was supposed to be the sound effect of someone being shot. I can't imagine someone being shot going, "Fwa! How dare you shoot me? Oh!" I guess you could react like that if you had, like, multiple empty shell clones of yourself, such that when your current body was killed, your personality, brain, memories, all of that stuff gets transferred to a shell, and then you just carry on with everything like it never really happened. Actually, in a world where that's the norm, does murder still exist? Like, does murder get reduced to just vandalism, or... Like, you're effectively just inconveniencing someone because they have to wake up at home and then, you know, get back to wherever they were when they died. Or maybe not. Maybe don't just immediately go back to the place where somebody literally just killed you. That's probably not a sensible idea. But in that context, is murder still a thing? Is it? Is it still a thing? Alright, so I guess we're just going to go to the next floor. And why do I hear the door? It's very late at night right now, and I hear the door. I'm actually a little bit concerned because it sounds like struggling with the door. I don't want baggy. Should I go investigate? Guys, I'm a little bit scared if I'm honest with you. I should probably go investigate, right? I don't want to be murdered in a video. I think that would be really embarrassing. One moment. Guys, so it was the door. You know how I said it was late? Well, my current sleeping pattern, as you know, is a night shift. So by late, I mean like early, like it's the time, you know, air quotes, normal people are getting up to go for work. So you know how you heard me scream? Because I was like, won't it be hilarious to pretend I just got, like, murdered? Because I make, again, we've talked about my decision making already, but so I walked away from my computer to check, okay, and I walked into my kitchen. And I looked at the side door because I was convinced I was hearing the gate, the gate that's attached to the side door. So that's where I went to check, and I couldn't see anyone. So I was like, all right, I guess it's nothing. All right, this will be hilarious. So then I was just like, like I had to be loud in order for my mic to pick it up. So that is the context. I had to be super loud. And then, and while I'm screaming, Okay, I looked to the left to see a postman staring at me through the window, a couple windows down from the side door that I checked, like really, like mouth agape, like, because I am looking like a banshee screaming at the door. So loudly, top of my voice, so he can hear it clear as day outside. It turns out the gate sounds that I could hear was him struggling with the outside gate after checking the front door. So it sounded to me like someone was like just really trying to get in, but obviously not. So I didn't properly check because it's still not like completely light outside. So some random postman just got banshee yelled at by me. Oh, I think this is a new record, right? I don't think we've ever had an awkward story actually develop mid-video. Like, this is new. This is new territory. And the thing is, I was so embarrassed. I walked away again. I don't even have the mail. I let him just put it outside in the designated safe place that you can do. At least I hope so. I might have a slip saying you missed the post. Guys, why am I like this? Why did this happen to me? Please tell me. Alright, so getting Blue Baby's only friend is pretty nice, because obviously it's not the worst item in the world, and it kind of makes up for losing the role for Mom's knife, though I still really don't regret that decision at all. See, I did the entire rest of the floor, because I really didn't want to go through the statue room, but well, I'm kind of regretting that decision now, aren't I? Whoop. Gotta quickly scoot on by. Do I get that tinted rock? Is it worth it? I actually don't know if getting to it is worth it. I want to get to this chest. While Cricket's head is still get-outable of a chestable, then you always want to kind of go for it just in case. Hey, a mini mush. I mean, I'll take that. It's absolutely fine. A little bit of extra speed. I do like it when that happens. Can we please just die? Alright, thank you. Yeah, you know, no, actually, I can't get to it. I just realized I can't even. Okay. I'm happy that I only took the damage that I took there. It was entirely possible that I ended up with way more. Oh, I actually got the big healthy guy. That surprises me. I really would have thought that he would have had enough health to survive the brief bit of flying that he did. I'm still not sure how this fly actually hurts you, because it's just on top of people and then they die. I like to think that it's absorbing their soul. Like, it's such an empty void of nothingness that it just sucks the life out of you by being near you. I think that's kind of a pleasing thing to imagine. Well, I mean, it's not pleasing to imagine in the traditional sense, I would say. But I think we use this just to get a little bit deeper into the run, which at least gets us to the point where we might have the itemage to do quite well. Give me an angel deal. No, come on. At least I resisted taking the murder knife, Angel. Can you please respect that? Okay? Please respect that. Hang on a minute. Got a text from Danny. 1 second. She wanted to know if I like cinnamon swirls, so I'm kind of excited because I've not actually ever had a cinnamon swirl. So I don't know what. I mean, any of you guys, what's your cinnamon swirl review? I said no, so I'll try one. So well, just replied, yeah, I know. Texting while running. Okay, I'm sorry. It's so irresponsible. I wonder how often that happens, right? Like, all of you that watch multiple channels, firstly, I can't believe you're cheating on me. Secondly, how often do you think someone's commentating and is doing, like, something, like, multitasking really difficult in real life? Do you think you could tell? Because I guess, like, your voice would go over here as you turn away from, like, the microphone, and you'd kind of slow down and get distracted a bit. So it would be really difficult to hide it. But I imagine it should happen a lot, right? Because there's got to be things that happen. I mean, especially if you're me, let's be honest. Where is my item room? I require good items. I need them. I need them. Here? No, I'm totally going to instantly find the goddamn boss again. Whenever I need the item room first, I end up finding the boss. Whenever I need the boss, I end up in the item room. That is my curse. And I will never, ever escape from it. You know what this should be? I still a firm believer there should be blessings as well as curses. Because that would be, ooh, really cool. Do we just... Oh, careful. Careful. That's 2 out of 3 on the Gupster. On the Gupster scale. And we went to the... Oh, Buckable. Oh, I just realized! That's got... Alright, devil. I accept. I totally accept. I accept your dead cat's collar. Yes, I do. Alright, I need to take this before I actually just die before I can do it. In fact, why didn't I take it to begin with? It lets me fly. I'm such an idiot. Oh, my God. Alright, we are a horned cat with a white wig on. I sound like a really, really poor cat owner that just dresses up my cat for my own amusement. Look at it, I put little horns on it as well, and oh, this is so great. It's just, that's... Don't dress up your pets. Unless it's putting a little adorable wizard hat on a bearded dragon, because they look amazing. Although Alicia really doesn't like it when I do that. Like, she's old now. She's like nearly 3 years old, and she's really just sick of our shit. Like, obviously the lizards sleep all night because she's not nocturnal. So when I accidentally wake her up at like 6, 7 a.m., I've never thought of being an alive creature in this world capable of giving me a look that says, "You are a garbage person. I hate you. How dare you wake me up, you filthy piece of human garbage. You have the audacity to wake me up. I would kill you, but quite frankly, you're not worth the effort. I hope you get hit by a bus." I have never thought something would be so capable of giving me a look that means all of that times 10. And even less so did I think it would come from a fucking lizard that's so small as she is. But no, you wake up Alicia, she's called Alicia, my bearded dragon. You wake her up before she is ready, and she will look at you with a look that would make Satan him fucking self back away with trepidation. Like, it is uncanny how evil her... "Are you serious right now?" glare is, and it's amazing. I love it, because when she was younger and a teenager and still growing up, she really didn't do it. It's as she's become an adult and just reached the point of, life's not worth it. It's so fantastic. It really, I mean, it all kind of sucks a little bit, but it's so fantastic. Alright, do I start using tears and ignore the fly if I reach the point that the fly is not useful? Because Blue Baby Soul is an interesting item. If you get it on floor 1, it basically carries you until probably the depths, but it does drop off fairly hard, which means you have to get to a point in the run where you're secure before that happens, right? So you're on somewhat of a time limit. So it's not the best item to get, just getting something that's generally useful is better, but it's also quite a relief in its own way as well. So I don't really know. Nothing going on up here. Well, give me my vitamin room, yes. I do love pets when you put a personality on them, because, I mean, you tend to exaggerate, right? No matter what pet you own, you tend to assign a lot of characteristics. It probably doesn't have crazy going for it, but it does have a little bit, and you tend to talk them up and you pretend it's saying or doing things, and honestly I think that's a lot of fun. It really helps you, unless with the tegus. Like, the tegus are so intelligent. They both are really beautiful black and white lizards. They grow like 3-4 feet long. They're huge, but they're so intelligent and inquisitive. You can just see it in them. You know, you can just tell when an animal knows what's up. They have it in spades, and it's so scary because they could bite my finger off, but also wonderful because they really feel like dogs, you know, like the dog level of companionship, but coming out of a reptile. So basically it's my dream. It can only get one step better if I had an octopus, you know? I often do wonder why people's answer to the question, if you could have a loyal pet that could talk, what would it be? They always tend to say, yeah, I'll just make my dog talk. And I feel like that's really, it's fine, right? But does your dog need to be able to talk to you? Surely you would choose something that isn't already fairly intelligent, because a dog's pretty good at communicating its needs. Cats are less intelligent, but still, you can kind of tell what a cat is wanting or thinking. Surely you would want to choose something, even like a goldfish, just to be like, I wonder what the hell a goldfish thinks about during its days. Like, I feel like that would be the more interesting answer. It has to be something you own. You can't just be like, yo, I'll just choose a random, like, crocodile, yeah. So, you had to choose a commonly ownable pet. Like, you go to your pet shop and you could buy it, and it suddenly gains a human-esque, but based on the animal level personality and intelligence boost, and you can talk to it, etc., etc. I mean, what would you choose? I think, personally, a lizard is a great choice, because I think they would be fantastic. A frog is probably up there, maybe a two. Ooh, yeah, I'll take the man. Don't... The irony is palpable. I literally just went, I will accept the mind. I know everything, the meaning of the universe, the source of creation, all that there is to be, ever will be, has been. I know everything. I know the secret of life, the fundamental forces that may... What's my name? Where am I? Who? What is... Hello? I don't... Wow, that's a lot of guppy, but I don't have enough keys to take it, and I don't want to risk running out of keys, but at the same time, let's complete the set. I mean, we've got the lives anyway, so it's not the end of the world. I just became an all-knowing god, and then forgot where I was. That's totally what would happen to me, actually. It really, really is. That would be my Genie curse. I'd be like, make me a god! And then it would come at the cost of my memory, 100%. I'll blow you up, just in case your innards have anything worth... Wow, you had another bomb inside you! That's crazy. It's quite a good little defensive countermeasure, though. So we have huge amounts of fly generation, thanks to the fact we have double flies. And obviously, you know, base guppy, which is pretty decent. But we are in a very good situation. The world is completely pointless to us, since we, again, you know, we're back to being all-knowing. Oh! Now that's a would you rather. Alright. Same as Yar now. Same as Yar now. Same as Yar now. But... for the first 12 hours of every day, okay, so, in fact, no, we'll not make it that, because that's too easy to get around, okay, alternating every hour, okay, so every hour you change states, and the two states that you change between are Omniscience, knowing literally everything, and complete and utter knowing nothing, not your own name, not where you are, absolutely nothing, terrifying nothingness. All you're aware of is I am person and how to function, breathe, etc. Outside of that, you're like a vacant zombie, alright? But then an hour goes by, and you're back to knowing literally everything. Do you take that? Is that worth it? Is the trade-off worth it? Because it's easy to say yes, but then you have to think, wait, alright, so how does this work on a human level, right? If my loved ones or my significant other, right, would they appreciate me being effectively a mindless nothing zombie half the time? Granted, the other half, it'd be really cool, because I could tell them literally anything, know everything, but even then, could I handle knowing anything? Could a human handle knowing that much, or would it just be a double curse in a twist of irony? Or, you know, I feel like that's something that people don't take into account when they answer those questions. Is not just how it would affect them, but how it would affect the people that matter to them, right? Because if I suddenly was like, yo, you can get transported 1,000 years into the future and become an immortal being of amazingness, it's easy to initially go, yeah! But then you got to remember the people that you leave behind. Is that actually worth it at that point? Can you be so detached to just accept something like that? I'm not actually sure. I'm really, really not. Because I think it would be amazing to see humanity 1,000 years into the future, but if it was a one-way trip, I mean, I think I would say no. Like, I mean, it might sound sappy, but I don't think, you know, being like, bye, Danny, would be worth it even to live 1,000 years in the future. I think it would inherently be bad. But then again, could you count that as a weakness? Did I get the item room on that? I did. It was mega bombs, right? Could you count that as a weakness? Like the idea that attachments to things that in the grand scheme of things don't ultimately matter. But then again, I'd also argue that's quite a strength. that we have. We have the ability to assign meaning and attachment to things that are objectively quite useless, but that's what gives you a bit of purpose, right? Because, yeah, technically speaking, everyone's gonna die anyway, so what's the point of being attached? Go see the future, have fun! And you could be like, hells yes, I'm off, and I'm sure a lot of you would choose that. But then again, isn't it something wonderful to be able to care about something enough to not want to do that? Isn't that its own special kind of thing? I don't know. I mean, everybody has their own answer to what's the point of everything and existing, etc., etc. My answer always has been and still is, literally, the point of your life is to just have fun. Like, it sounds really, like, juvenile, right? Just have fun, okay, and everything's alright. But essentially, I don't think it's that wrong. Like, as long as you have enjoyed what time you've been given, it doesn't matter what else you do. It doesn't matter if you leave a legacy that lasts 1,000 years. It doesn't matter if you help people or hinder people or invent something great or destroy something or create something, or if you end up in just, you know, being alone the entire time. Whoa, okay, alright, careful, calm, alright, that's fine. It doesn't matter if you have done any given thing. It doesn't matter what you've tried, what you haven't, where you've traveled, where you haven't. It literally has no bearing what you have or haven't done, as long as you personally consider what you have done to be, yeah, that was good. I mean, taking it to the extreme, if you just absolutely loved lying in bed all day reading, right? If that to you is paradise, you absolutely adore it, you can't get enough. Every bit of free time you get, you just lie in bed reading. It is your absolute be-all, end-all. If you spent all your free time doing that, you retired, spent nearly every waking hour just lying in bed reading until you died, a lot of people might come along and go, yo, you've wasted your life, what the hell? But to me, if that's what you truly wanted to spend all those hours doing, I'm like, no, they haven't. Go for it. I'm not going to objectively measure them by any other given standards. If that's what they found to be a satisfying and fulfilling existence, yeah, that's going to go down, right? And I feel like a lot of people have this too much of a grip on leaving a kind of legacy, and I just think it's so completely irrelevant. Also, magic mushroom, pretty tasty to grab here. And again, I don't know how I've delved into a philosophical side of Isaac, but I guess all I'm saying is it literally matters not what you do, as long as you don't miss out on anything that you wish you'd done. I mean, I guess I'm essentially saying a really long-winded way of don't have any regrets, and then everything's fine. That's the meaning of life, right? To die with no regrets is the ideal death. That's a quote you can whack on a really pretentious t-shirt for you. I don't know what it is about this game. I really don't know. But we're doing pretty well, right? Like, considering we don't have any crazy synergy or damage or anything like that, just Guppy and... I mean, I guess actually our damage is pretty reasonable, but Guppy, okay damage, and Eye of Belial, yeah. I mean, I can't really complain. I can't at all. The world of Isaac has been pretty good to me. I do wonder how much the no spacebar items has helped me out. I imagine a fairly large bit. My wires. Okay, good. I nearly pulled my microphone off the desk whilst talking to you. I mean, it happens. It's kind of difficult to fix it whilst playing, because I kind of have to look at two things at once, but we're getting there. It's just how pro I am at this game now. I could go make a cup of tea while still playing. Look how fast that killed Mum's heart. My word. She's already like, what, 30%? But I guess that's the power of having loads of blue flies come back to face me. Little heart, come back to face me. That wasn't really at something, I just felt like I needed to evil laugh there. I'm still totally convinced that as soon as you drop something on the floor, it gains temporary sentience and it tries its best to get as far away from you as possible. Like, it wakes up, realizes it's just an object, has an existential crisis, and tries to scream away from you. Obviously, we are going to go to the chest I think that makes the most sense here, because it's the most fun. And, you know, as I was saying, having the most fun is where it's at. You've always got to have the most, for fuck's sake. Amnesia. Also, I just realized, is the cathedral a lower floor? Because you keep going lower, lower, down, down, down. Then you go up a beam of light to get to the cathedral. Like, at that point, is it not a real place? I mean, I guess the whole thing is technically a representation of what's happening in Isaac's head. So it doesn't have to make sense from a actual proper layout point of view. But it is definitely interesting. Because you keep going down, obviously, to the devil's side. But I guess in terms of how it would architecturally stack on top of each other, the cathedral is higher than the basement. Has anyone ever done a map of Isaac with, like, the layers? I feel like that would be really, really cool. And God, we have so many flies. Look at it. It's ridiculous. Oh, I love it. I mean, we've had more fly-generated runs, of course, but it is just kind of cool to have a minion of death flies to do everything for you. I wish I had that in real life. And I don't like that I have amnesia again. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of being able to know everything. And yeah, I'm very, very happy in retrospect for not picking up Mum's knife. I think the dice was really, really good to us, because obviously Guppy, the Gupster, good old Guppers, doesn't work terrifically well with it, in the sense that it just works awfully with it, because the knife barely generates any flies. So yeah, I think we are actually stronger now than if we had gone for that, which is fantastic to hear. Isn't it so fantastic, Isaac? I bet you're so happy for me. I bet you're so happy for me. Oh, yes, I am. How many of you talk to yourself when you're by yourself? Like, you talk at inanimate objects or animals or a game you're playing and stuff? Because I kind of do it all the time, and every single time I do, there's a part of me that's like, please don't reply. Please don't let me hear a voice out of nowhere replying to me. Oh God, I couldn't handle that. Please don't let that happen. And it sounds super paranoid, doesn't it? But I totally do have that. Like, just then, the reason I bring it up is a part of me was like, please don't let Isaac's mouth start moving and going, no, I don't like that. Damn you, curse of the blind. Wait, I have to get the items anyway, because it's not like I have a it's not like I have a reroll, so I mean, I guess that was fine. Hermit, where we going? One room away. We managed to go one room away. I resent that a little bit. I will admit. Like, can you imagine that? I have given you a device. It will teleport you somewhere. Oh, Bob's brain, it's been a while. Oh, don't kill me, please. I will teleport you anywhere in the world for a grand adventure. You could end up in any country, even in the sea, somewhere amazing, somewhere terrible, but you will be teleported across the globe at random. Do you accept my gift? Well, I've got nothing to live for anyway. I might as well go out with a bang. Yes, I will accept your gift. Send me somewhere. Send me to the far corners of the earth. Your wish is granted. Boom. Where am I? I'm in my own bloody bathroom. I moved 5 feet, you prick. Like, it's so anticlimactic, right? Oh, I would love to be a genie. I feel like I'd be a really good genie, you know. I think I would really deliciously mess with people. Oh, my God. All right. Oh, guys, comments. Those of you that are still watching, thank you. But I want someone in the comments, some people, all right, you guys in general, write a wish, and then I want other people to reply how it would be granted with a genie twist. I need that to happen. Make it so. Like you've enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Oh, goodbye.
Rage Gaming with the video flow, shenanigans and Overwatch, and his fans all know that every single thumbnail that this man makes without fail makes you do a double take, catching your attention with every verse. See, say that you need healing, but you're at his mercy. Get it? Cause it's a pun. On his channel, that's one of the better ones. Widow is venomous, I see no end to this. Cataclysm's imminent when Rage is in his element. Pandemonium is not familiar with irrelevance. Maximum Genji beam, oh so elegant. Joke's so funny, causing you to cry. Editing is quality as the noon is high. Yo, concussion man, shoot to the sky, cap it all off with a goodbye.